Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I did pick up the new old Snow White live action film dolls that released a while ago now. I think back in April or May on Shop Disney. They have already gone on sale, which I think is kind of funny considering there's other dolls that have been out since like the very beginning of the year and not on sale at all yet. But enough said about that. I got these because, well, I like dolls. I'm not the biggest fan of the movie. I did power through it on Disney Plus, and but the dolls look promising, so I thought, okay, what the heck. So here we are. I will be doing a review for each doll, so 2 separate videos, so make sure to come back and watch the other one. Today we're going to start with, of course, Snow White, so stay tuned as we look at the box, the details. We're going to open up the box, look at the doll, and yeah, I guess I probably should say, I want to know your guys' thoughts. I'm sure I'm going to get the same response from most of the people watching, but hey, I kind of expect that from these. Okay, so first off, of course, we will look at the box. We do have the beautiful blue and gold colored box here. I don't mind the colors. She just kind of blends into it because the background was just a boring blue, which did not help this doll at all. We, of course, do have the Snow White live action logo here. She is one of 3,900. You can see here all those wonderful gold embellishments on the top of the box. It does say from the movie Snow White. Just some more gold embellishments there. If you do want to pause and read it here, you certainly can. So it's just in a few different languages. Lift that bow up for you. Well, I guess you can't really read that one because that bow is I haven't even opened her up yet. Yeah, the box itself is nice. I'm just really confused as to why we don't have a background. Like, we don't have a background on either of them. Like, even the Evil Queen is just a solid blue. It feels really cheap. But anyhow, so now we'll go ahead and we will undo her ribbon. Just like that. We'll open up and take a look at the doll. Okay, so first up, let's look at the certificate of authenticity. There, you can go ahead and pause and read it if you want. I did get number 256 of 3,900. I do feel like they made too many. I think probably around 2,000. Maybe might have even been too many, maybe 1,500. This movie did very, very poorly in the box office, so I think they were hoping it would do better than what it did, but unfortunately, yeah, it is what it is. The dolls, though, the dolls are well made. I will give them that. So here is the face sculpt. It looks really cartoonish in my book. I don't know. It just doesn't really hit the mark for me. They did give her signature Lord Farquaad haircut, which I'm like, oh, Disney. Poor Rachel. She could have had a much prettier hair design, but it is what it is. I love the satin bow, though. I think that's very pretty. She has rooted eyelashes, big brown eyes. She does have her signature. There's some marks on mine right there, but she does have her signature moles, just like they do with the live action Ariel. I love that they are incorporating the actual actor or actress's features. I think that's really a nice touch for Disney to do. She does have on the classic blue, yellow, and red gown that Snow White wears in all of her films, pretty much. But they did, of course, give a live action take on it. And this is where this is partly why I did decide to go ahead and get them, because from everything that I could see in photos, it does look like a very well-made dress, and I was not wrong. So we've got beautiful brocaded fabric here with the red fabric in between. This is not like other Snow Whites in the past where these are like ribbons of fabric over the poof sleeve. These are actually a part of the sleeve themselves. So a lot of detail went into like the extra piping here on the edge, the red piping, and then of course the fabric. They really did do a very good job with this. Now the crisscrossing of this red cord, the little frill across the bust line there. She does come with a metal heart locket. It is a 2-piece outfit, FYI, so there's a top and a skirt. This one looks like some of the fabric got a little pushed up there. I wonder if I can fix that, or well, let me see here. Use my broken scissors and see if I can get that to go down. Looks like just the hem kind of got stuck up now. But it is a two-piece, so you can see there is the gold buckle there on the waist. The sleeves, I love it because they are split here. They do kind of flare out a little bit at the wrist, and they do have a satin bow. The yellow portion is separate from the blue portion. It's just tacked in there, of course. So we have this yellow kind of tulle overlay and then a yellow applique fabric underneath. And then we do have embroidery and gems scattered all the way down. The embroidery is nice. I'm kind of surprised they didn't maybe incorporate a little bit more of the whole like Snow White theme in there, like maybe some apples or something like that. But nonetheless, it's not bad. She does come with an accessory, so it's a basket of apples there. It's just a hunk of plastic, nothing special or crazy to write home with. And then her shoes, they did give her molded red shoes with kind of that lace-up look to them. She does have flat feet. So I do like that they did not, give her that. She's got tissue paper up under her skirt, FYI. That's what keeps its form. They did not give her like the pointed shoes or anything like that. They did give her flats, and I do like that, actually. I prefer that, honestly. So all in all, I mean, she's not... push that down a little bit. She's not a bad doll. I mean, it really is not a bad doll at all. I don't mind any of it. Truly, that's the quality is definitely there. The attention to detail is definitely there. What just made me hold off was I just wasn't a fan of the movie itself. It was just really hard to get into. I apologize. I know that there's a lot of people that absolutely loved it, and I'm glad that they did. For me, it just was very hard to sit through. For other reasons too, but it is what it is. So nonetheless, like I said, the doll went on sale for $99. I'm like, 50 some dollars off. Okay, we'll go ahead and grab her. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. She is very well done. And like I said, all the embroidery and gems, and the nice fabrics used, I think, do justify the $100 mark. I just wish that we had a really nice background. All of our other live action dolls have gotten really nice and ornate backgrounds with like scenes from the movie or something along those lines, and all they gave her was blue. So what do you do, I guess? But there she is. All right, everyone. Well, that is going to do it for my review of the brand new, sort of, limited edition live-action Snow White doll. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions about her or any other item on my channel, do by all means leave those in the comment section down below, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. As stated previously, stay tuned as the Evil Queen is up next as we look at her details, and on that one, too. I am excited to see what you guys think of that one as well. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope everybody's having an extra magical day, and we will see you real soon.